Welcome to Darksiders Genesis, and personally I absolutely love the Darksiders franchise. I've played every single one of the games on my channel, even though I didn't really complete the third one, unfortunately, but I did go quite far in Darksiders 1 and Darksiders 2, and Darksiders Genesis, which is what this one is a completely new take on the whole genre. It is no longer a third-person sort of action spectacle fighter game. It is more an isometric action RPG this time around. So let's just jump in and see what's going on. If you'd like to check it out, there's a link in the description as well.
Do not mourn.
Do not doubt. Your actions in Eden were tragic, but necessary.
Eden was intended for humanity, not the Nephilim. It was a great victory for the balance. For you, horseman.
Victory?
Where are death and fury?
It matters not. Your purpose lies elsewhere. Lucifer, Lord of all hells, yet plots humanity's downfall.
Weak though they may seem, these fledgling creatures are integral to the balance.
We believe the demon Samael, Lord of Blackstone Keep, conspires with Lucifer. Seek out Samael. Unravel this plot. Serve the balance. Show them the price of defying the Council.
Samael's fortress is under attack.
The Council could have mentioned that.
His enemies are many, but few could muster the forces to attack him directly.
Well, guess it's not going to be an in-and-out conversation then.
Not likely.
One thing's for sure, we aren't using the front door. Let's get closer and see what we find.
Alright, so this is also the first game in which you get to play as Strife, and Strife is the fourth horseman that we have not yet before seen, because we've of course played as War in the first game, we played as Death in the second game, and in the third game we even played as Fury, and they all have a variety of different weapons and abilities they can use in those games. And in this, it's much more, well, isometric, as you can see, and I have a normal attack right there, and I have a strong attack which I can't use just yet. Bear in mind, I am actually using a controller on a PC at the moment. If I take over my mouse, you can actually see my mouse here instead. You can actually shoot a gun, as you can see from horseback too, if you want to. But I am using a controller because they actually recommend it. But personally, I think that you'd probably be able to use a keyboard and mouse, no problem at all. I'm actually really excited about this game as well, so let's have a look-see at what we can do here.
Weakening his defenses elsewhere.
Wait, are you suggesting we sneak in? Good call, but that doesn't sound like you.
It's strategic.
Right.
And in this game, you can actually play co-op. You can actually play two-player co-op. One person plays as Strife and the other person plays as War. And I'm actually kind of intrigued about that and how it actually works. Because how does loot work? How does the items and things work? If there are actually items. Maybe there aren't even items. Who knows? But I suppose we'll see. You know, I actually really love the Darksiders aesthetic. I've always really liked the Darksiders aesthetic. Everything just really looks great. I don't know. It's just me. Maybe it's just me. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it looks really good. Anyway, there's actually something up there which I would like to get. Let me dismount my horse. Oh, I'm almost dead. My horse is almost dead, actually. So let me dismount real quick. There we go. Okay, so you can jump, and you can do all kinds of awesome abilities, as you can see. Oh, yeah, executions. Oh, I remember executions from the other games. They are really, really fun. Let's see if I can actually jump up here. Can I not jump up there? Oh, that is sad. Maybe it's more of a... Oh, no, there we go. I can actually jump up that way. There we go. I discovered a boatman's coin. Ah, interesting. And you can actually do aerial attacks as well, which is so cool. It really is. And that is wing clip. Wing clip is your special or stronger ability that you can use. And you also have a dash as well. There's the dash. Highly mobile he is. You also have a ghost hook grab, which is that. It pulls enemies toward you. You can do some damage with that. Boom. Yes. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I am liking it already. Wow. This is actually the first time I have booted up the game because I wanted to get my first impression of what's actually going on here. And gotta say, very much liking it so far. And bear in mind that if you want to check it out, there is a link in the description, as I very hastily said before the cutscene played. Boom. There we go. Give me all this wonderful currency. I like it. Okay, so you can also view your abilities here, so you can see that there's also a standard ammo, so I would assume that we can get a variety of different ammo, and you can... Whoa, okay, what's that? Oh, that's my special ability. Oh, okay. So that's basically like a shadow clone of some kind. I'm actually wondering whether it attacks as well as you. That's going to be pretty fun to find out. But we've kind of used that now. And A switches... Ah, there we go. A actually switches over to War. So you can play as either in the single player mode, because I'm playing on single player / local co-op at the moment. But I'm personally wanting to play a little bit more as Strife. But it's nice to see that War actually has a lot of the same ability. Oh, this is Sparta. Yes, get out of here. Anyway, it seems like War has a lot of the same abilities that he had in Darksiders 1. And I'm very much liking that, because that definitely gives me that nostalgia feeling, you know, absolutely. And you can also fire ammo, as you can see right here. So you can also fire ammo at enemies, and I am very pleased about that. So yeah, there we go. You can actually summon your horse if you want to. I'm personally not really wanting to summon my horse right now. I have no idea where to go, so we're just going to see. Ah, okay, so this is just pauses the game. Okay, good to know, good to know. Ah, hello, what's this? Aha, there we go. Gives me a little bit of a jump. Very nice. Okay, so now it is impossible for me to switch to my mount, which is actually fine. Don't have a problem with that. But very much enjoying the executions as well. And if you're a fan of action RPGs like I am, I love Diablo and Path of Exile and, you know, all of those things, then this is probably a good game to check out. Especially considering, I don't know whether there's loot. If there's not loot, then I know that some people will not be too pleased about that, because loot is quite a big driving force for quite a few people. You can summon your mount. There we go. There's actually someone stuck in the environment over there, which I think is probably not intended, let's face it. Okay, let me see if I can jump here. Ah, I see. Aha. Okay, there we go. Okay. I did not realize that there was actually something going on there. And, hello? Aha, a map. Very nice. Give me that map. Okay, so let's continue onward. And these enemies are, of course, relatively simple to eliminate. You know, really not going to be anything too dangerous right now. They're basically just getting you used to the game and everything, which is absolutely fine with me. I really don't have a problem with that. Ah, there we go. I've entered Strife mode by the looks of things, or whatever it is, whatever he goes into, and that increases your damage output by a pretty significant amount by the looks of things. So let me just pick up all this. Thank you. And you can also dash all around the place. Yeah, it's really nice that he's got a lot of mobility. I remember that War in Darksiders 1 had a lot of problems, shall we say, with mobility. And he's actually the same here. Look at that. He's still fast. He's still fast. but he is going to be a little bit slower, I would assume, than Strife. Yeah, he is a little bit slower. Anyway, horses cannot be summoned or ridden through horse wards. Ah, that's good to know. So this is obviously the horse ward right here. And we have a stronger enemy. Ah yes, don't worry, I will murder you very easily in actual fact, don't worry at all. And boom, execution. Oh yeah, now that's nice. That is nice, give me that. Give me this as well. All kinds of different resources and materials that I'm seeing here. Wondering what they're for at the moment. Guess we're gonna find out. Okay, what is this? Is that going to give me something? It's going to give me an upgrade. Yes. Hold Y to charge up and release a wave of energy forward, cutting through the ground and any enemies in its path. Higher charge levels will travel farther and deal increased damage. It also has a passive and has a chance on any Chaos Eater attack to deal damage and knock an enemy down. Chaos Eater is, I believe, War's weapon. Attack power is permanently increased for each enhancement acquired. So you can actually, as you can see here, choose between Strife and War. Strife is agile and equipped to control the battlefield from a distance with his trusty pistols, Mercy and Redemption, and War upholds his duty by going into the thick of battle and dominating from within with the Chaos Eater, which, yes, is indeed his weapon. And you can also select ammo and enhancements, so you can discover new ammo types and enhancements. So War has enhancements and Strife has different ammo types. Each can greatly affect their capabilities in battle. Alright, so just hold that and use this. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And Strife and War will build up their Wrath meters during combat by collecting Wrath souls. Each horseman has their own unique set of Wrath abilities that can deal damage and provide crowd control. So you can just hold that and then press either one of these to activate a Wrath ability. Yeah, that's good to know. Okay, so for example, that's the thing that I activated beforehand that you saw and that I completely wasted. So yeah. Anyway, this is going to be kind of interesting. Oh, that is so nice that you can literally float in the air as you are shooting. That's really cool. Let's do some more executions, get these guys dead. That's going to get some more health for me, because I am going to need that health. Thank you very much. It's nice that you can literally do the executions quite easily, because you don't need to really worry too much about losing HP and then being out of the fight and having to run away in a really annoying fashion. So it kind of just gets you in that fight, keeps you in the fight, and keeps you having fun, which I very much like, because I'm now back at full HP, even though I could have died pretty easily there if I had not done executions. A mysterious object dropped from a fallen enemy. It pulses with energy. Okay. Looks like someone's head. Yeah. Okay, so there are two things here that we can do. Run up the wall. Oh, you can actually run up walls in this game as well? That's fantastic. I like it. So, of course, this is for two people, you know. It would make sense for us to have two people right now. And there are also two different paths. So if you have a friend that you can play this game with, you're going to have a wonderful time, because then you can, I suppose, decide which way you want to go. I don't think I can. Can I go this way? Yeah, I can go this way. Okay, there is actually a chest down there. Let's see what that is. Ah, wow, a wonderful amount of currency. Oh yeah, so obviously, because if you are not aware of what Darksiders is all about, well, basically, when you would play Darksiders 1, at the very least, you would have these souls that you would collect, and these things are used for upgrading your character in a wide variety of different ways. Can I go past here? Yes, I can. Very nice. And it would also be a similar thing with Darksiders 2 with death, but they added a loot system at that point. And so it was more of a traditional action RPG where you would play at, in third person, and you would have a wide variety of different items that you would be able to upgrade and everything. And here's a summoning stone, so I could technically invite other players, but I doubt that will be of much use to me right now. Otherwise, and then Darksiders 3, they went back to more of a traditional way of doing things, so like more of a Darksiders 1 style, where you would have currencies, different types of currencies, and you'd be able to upgrade your character that way, as well as gaining various amounts of different weapons, which would enable you to do different things. So a lot of different variety there. I'm actually wondering whether I'm going the wrong way. Am I going all the way back now? If I'm going all the way back now, that would be bad. I think, yeah, look at this. This is where they actually arrived. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so that's fine. That's actually okay. And by the way, it looks as though when you play single player, you're gonna be able to switch between the two characters on the fly, and they have different health bars. So if Strife becomes low in HP, you can just switch to War and vice versa. So you're gonna have a nice lot of survivability right there if you don't particularly do too well on one or the other of these characters. So let's actually see what's going on over here, shall we? Ah, okay, so that's basically back here. Okay, so I just got a chest. That was basically what that was for. And we can now just continue onward, that's fine. I don't really want to consume a health potion at the moment, game, but very much, you know, appreciating your tip right there. Oh yes, I like it. I'm very much liking this game already. I mean, as I say, I am a big fan of the Darksiders franchise, and if you're not, then you might not like this. But I gotta say, it's a lot of fun. You know, it's a lot of fun. I don't even know, I didn't select a difficulty, as far as I'm aware. I didn't select a difficulty level, so I'm wondering whether there are difficulty levels or whether there's even a new game plus. Not entirely sure about that. Oh, look at how much damage I can deal with this. That's crazy. Yeah, that's really nice. You can even float in the air and do that. Oh, and we got another mysterious object. It seems like we can actually level up with the mysterious object as well. Not entirely sure what that's for, but again, we're going to find out. We are definitely going to find out. There we go. And we're entering our fury state, or whatever it may be, our strife mode, as it may be. And we'll get some more souls. Give me all those wonderful souls. Thank you very much. And what is that? Ah, another boatman's coin. Very nice.
That's a long way down. Be careful. I don't want to climb back up.
All right, so yeah, of course. Now, in Darksiders 1 especially, War could gain various abilities. It was more of like it's sort of like a Metroidvania game in a way, where you could gain various abilities as you progress through the game, and then those abilities, more traversal methods, would allow you to access different areas of the game. And gliding was certainly one of them. This is the gliding right here. It's actually really cool that they've added that in as well. I like it. Ah, this is a boss. I would assume this is a boss. It looks very, very similar to the boss arenas that you would normally fight. Hello. Okay, don't... oh no, don't kill me. I'm a friendly Strife person. Okay, we can do some damage. Yeah, oh, that guy dies super quickly to Strife's damage. Wow, crazy. Okay, let's take this guy down a peg or two. There we go. Nice little execution. And now we've got a bunch of them fighting us, which is fine. Not a problem. We can just execute him. And now we are actually in Strife mode, so I'm going to just fire my weapons. Fire my weapons. Yes. There we go. Okay, give me one of these. Ah, another mysterious object. So this is actually a different one. So I still don't know what these do, but I would assume that they probably unlock various skills, I guess? I guess they would be skills. Anyway, I'm just going to use Wing Clip a little bit here, because Wing Clip allows me to stay very mobile at the same time as doing damage. And that's going to help me more than doing more damage, if you know what I mean. So Wing Clip does smaller amounts of damage in comparison to your main ability, your main attacking ability, but it is going to keep you more evasive, and that's going to help. Anyway, is there anything else around here? I don't see anything, apart from these things over here that I can destroy. What's that? Give me that. Attack the soul gate to destroy it. I will do so.
Everything on this mission was thin. I don't know.
Nor do I. Perhaps the Council trusts we'll make do.
Or the Tessons. Still.
We're bound now as enforcers of the balance. Test or not, we follow orders.
Hey, I know what I signed up for. I'm just saying.
So there we go. There's a little bit of conversation between the two protagonists there.
Sammy, it's underestimated.
We won't.
And there we have have it. Nice. Good amount of executions there as well. And I like the fact that the perspective changes when you get on your horse as well. So, you know, whenever you get on your horse, you have kind of like the ability to look into the distance. Because, of course, you're going to need to do that, you know. What is that? I don't know, but I killed it. Whatever it was. Okay. Oh, what's that? Give me that. All right. So, what is this? Okay, it's going to get me up here, whatever it is. Is this the right way to go, or is this the wrong way to go? That's the thing. Ooh, I think this is the right way to go. That's bad. I wanted to go and explore the other direction. That's the thing. This is what these Darksiders games do to me. They're just like, okay, so there's this way, or there's this way, or there's this way. Which way do you want to go? And then I choose this way, and it's actually the right way to go instead of the alternate pathways that I really want to explore. But oh well, never mind. It's not a big deal. Yes. Oh, so much damage. Oh, and there's a massive ballista here. So that maybe this is actually the right way to go. That's pretty cool. Okay. What is in here? Probably some more skulls. No, I was going to say more skulls, but yeah, technically they are skulls. But yeah, more souls, please. Give me all those. And now, can I use this? Ah, I can destroy this. Oh, okay. I should probably destroy it. And there we have it. Nice. Alright, anything else around here? Oh, a lot of explosive barrels. That is definitely what's over here. I probably should have used the explosive barrels. That probably would have done a lot more damage. Oh well, never mind. Is there anything else down here? Ah, yep, a couple of extra enemies. And there is a boatman's coin. I assume they're going to be quite important. And there's also another collectible here as well. Mysterious object. Defeat demons besieging Samael's fortress. Oh, that was an objective? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. It's good to know. I did that completely by mistake. Okay, let's ride our horse. And let's move on. Actually, wait a minute. Can I go over here? No. Okay. Good to know. Okay, there is actually something to do up there, and just going to explore down here first, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. That's the main thing with these games. I like to try and make sure I'm not missing anything at all. Go, and let's take all the health. Do some more damage, get that guy dead. There we are, we're now full HP as well. And we should just kill all of these little boxes on the hillside. No, we probably should not do that. Let's face it, those boxes did nothing to us. Alright, so let's get ready to do our little glidey thing. Oh no, never mind, it's not glidey. It's actually a different traversal method this time around. It's a grappling ability. I remember that as well from Darksiders 2, I believe. Okay, so let's have a look. Ooh, so much damage. So much damage. Okay, give me all this. Thank you very much. Okay, anything else around here? Ah, yep. Almost missed out on this. There we go. Got to get all those. Thank you very much. Okay, so anything else I can do here? Ah, yeah, I'm going to need to grab the lever. Yeah, so let's do that. What does this actually do? Okay, so it's actually going to raise something. Okay, so I can actually just use that, and then we can grab on. Very nice. Okay, there's going to be a boss here, or probably some harder enemy. And it's actually suggesting I switch characters. Ooh. Maybe it's suggesting I switch characters. I'm just gonna shoot this guy. Maybe he's gonna. Oh, ooh. Okay, careful. That could have exploded on me, fellow. You want to be a bit careful about those things, no? Okay, well, whatever. Let's just execute him. Oh, another one. Another mysterious object. Okay, so we got some more of these guys. That's going to be a bit problematic. I should really try and enter Strife mode. There we go. Strife mode engaged. I don't even know what it's actually called, so don't quote me on that. But, you know, I think it sounds cool to call it Strife mode because, let's face it, he is Strife and he is entering a mode of some kind. So I guess that makes sense. Kill that one and fly and dodge and jump in the air and try and kill them fast. There we go. Kill those guys fast at least. It's actually really nice what they've done with the UI as well, because they've basically made it so that you have a little icon. I don't know whether you noticed that so far as I've been playing, but there's a little icon above the head of the enemy when they are eligible for an execution move. So you don't necessarily need to be like, oh, okay, so I have no idea, you know, what these enemies' levels are at, you know, in terms of their HP. And I can just see there's that little icon, and then I know exactly where I'm going to execute next, which is really nice. Anyway, not very good. Okay, so we have a nice new ability here. Fire a strong, piercing bullet. Can be charged up to 3 levels for increased shot power and size. Hot Streak fires fully charged shots instantly, and the passive attack power is permanently increased for each ammo type acquired. Okay, that's pretty cool. So basically you can now select between charged shot and regular ammo by the looks of things. So let me see if I can actually do that. How do I do that now? I am... Oh, there it is, there it is. So there's ammo 2, and that is ammo 1. That's good to know. So as you can see right there, I've got a charge up shot. Boom! That did a lot of damage. Can I get some more ammunition for that? I'm actually wondering how I get ammunition for those things. So... how do I... there's ammo. Okay, so there's the ammo. Okay, so as you can see, there's ammo 2, and that is ammo 1. You can set that dependent on what you want. Yeah, so you can just swap those around, as you can see right there. But I'm perfectly happy with the way it is. So that's regular ammo, which is infinite. And the other ammo, of course, is not. So, yes. Anyway, let's try and do this. Nice little traversal method. Very, very satisfying to always have these mobility mechanics in the Darksiders games. I think the best traversal mechanics they've so far had were in Darksiders 2, but maybe also in 3 as well. Actually, all of them had really good traversal mechanics now that I think about it, but oh well, never mind. Okay, so now what we can do is we can just drop down and get all these boatman's coins. Let's just go over here and get this chest. There's actually another boatman's coin down there as well, so we definitely need to get that. Hello, thank you. Nice. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, we did gain the ammo back for some reason. I guess you can actually acquire the ammo somehow, which is good. It seems I do a lot more damage on horseback as well, so if you do have the ability to use your horse, you're going to have massive mobility.
How much do you think those big old lava towers cost? I'd like to get some for my place.
Why not ask the Lord of Blackstone Keep?
I was actually wondering whether I could use the ghost hook grab for grabbing items and little pickups. That would be cool. But maybe later on. Maybe I'll be able to upgrade it or something. There is actually another boatman's coin over there as well. I'm sorry, I can't help it. We just have to pick up all the collectibles. You never know what they're going to be for, especially with... Is Volgrim in this? Is Volgrim in this? I don't know. Maybe he will be, maybe he won't be. This is technically a prequel to the first Darksiders game, by the way. So this is before the whole war drama. Okay, he's entered Strife mode now, so I should be able to just eliminate the last one very easily. There we go. I should really use my charge shot. Oh, charge shot in Strife mode is insane. Okay, definitely going to need to remember that. Okay, these guys are going to maybe prove a little bit tricky, but I think we should be okay. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, definitely tricky. Definitely tricky. Oh, okay. Hello. I'm dead. Strife is dead, and now I'm going to have to play as War, who just fell down. Oh dear. Yes. I think I got a little bit overconfident there with Strife. Oh well, never mind. That's fine. He's going to be back in 10 seconds anyway, but I'm actually wondering what the penalty is for that. Because that's something a little bit worrying. Hopefully he didn't lose that much. As you can see, though, War really rips these guys apart. So if you're not really a fan of ranged attacks, then you don't really need to play as Strife. You can just play as War if you so desire. Oh, those guys. Gotta take care of business. Boom. Yes. Oh, the damage. The damage. I like it. Yeah, War has always been very, very good at all the combos and everything. It's very much fun to play with him. Anyway, we're going to switch back, because this is Strife's game, in my opinion. I mean, it should be Strife's game. And this is another summoning stone if you want to summon other players.
Here, away up onto the outer wall.
More glamping. Ever consider wearing some lighter gear?
No! Okay, wait a minute. Oh, there we go, there we go. Okay. I've got a good idea about what to do now. There we are. Yeah, so we got some light platforming puzzles and everything, which is absolutely fine, because in Darksiders everything feels very crisp. Feels very, very polished as well. So you don't really need to worry about, you know, making a mistake and it being the game's fault. It's always going to be your fault if you die in this game. So let's see if I can maybe destroy that. There we go. Nice little bit of damage there. And now let's do some damage. Try and get some more executions. Try and get some more health. And now we have entered... Oh, we've entered the cool ability. Oh, did you see that? That was the charge shot. The charge shot in Strife mode is insanely damaging. Wow. That was very cool. Yeah, we're going to need to try and get that activated much more often. So I would assume that to get that activated, we need to use our guns much more. So let's get this open. Give me those wonderful souls. Yes, we've got a lot of them right now. And now no more horsey. That's absolutely fine. No problem at all there.
I love it.
We've got another blockade. Another blockade. Oh, and that is a big enemy right there. Okay, so let's just take this guy out. Oh, we've entered Strife mode. Okay, I'm gonna need to... Boom. Oh, he does not die that easily. He does not die that easily. This is problematic. Oh, thankfully he's not that powerful at the very least. Doesn't seem like he's that powerful. Dodge. Yes. Okay, nice dodge. Okay, now execute. Boom, take him down. Alright, yeah. I gotta say, very, very satisfying to play. And even if you're not a fan of the Darksiders franchise, maybe you will be after this. Maybe you will be. Who knows? But they are going to make a couple of references, I suppose, to old characters. Just for those of us that have played the other games, I suppose. But yeah, definitely something to look out for if you are a fan of action RPGs. And as you can see, doesn't seem to be any loot. So if you're a fan of loot, you're probably not going to find that here. But if you are a fan of the combat and you're a fan of, well, slightly different combat than regular action RPGs, because you're going to not have the same kind of control scheme, because the control scheme is very, very different in comparison to, you know, say Diablo or Path of Exile. You're not going to be able to use your... Well, you can use your mouse, but it's more WASD. Because if I take control with my keyboard right here, and I don't accidentally press on my controller, then you can actually see that I'm pressing spacebar right now to jump, and I'm using WASD to move around and everything, and you can just use this to attack and everything. I would suggest, personally, using a controller if you have one, because it's just... This kind of game is just so much better, in my opinion, with a controller. Much more comfortable, should I say. Anyway, Interact with the fog door. Once you pass through, you can't turn back. Let's do it. Dark Souls style. Alright, this means we're going to have some problems. We're going to have some enemies here that are going to absolutely murder us, no doubt. But War will save the day. War will definitely save the day if Strife dies. I would assume, at the very least.
What in the hell?
A hollow fiend! Get back!
Oh dear. Well, this is bad.
Damn, this guy is big. Who can command such a thing?
Not Moloch, that's for sure.
Ow. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? I have no idea.
Stay focused.
Doesn't seem that bad actually so far. I think I see, yeah, now that's another cool thing about Darksiders in general. They generally tend to have really, really well-designed bosses. And they always have the kind of like standard phase 1, phase 2 sort of thing, and all of the abilities are dodgeable. And I think that's really fun. You know, I think that kind of game design is always really enjoyable to play with, because you always have an opportunity to dodge everything that the boss throws at you. So it's very much skill-based in comparison to just being like, oh, okay, so I'm just going to absorb this damage because I have a massive amount of stats. Do you know what I mean? So that thing definitely makes a difference. And I think we've won this, actually. Or if I can just not have too much overconfidence. There we go, another mysterious object. And he is dead and down. And after the boss has been destroyed, we're now going to be making our way down deeper into wherever, and we'll see if there's another boss. But I'm hopeful that we're actually going to meet a merchant of some kind, or maybe get to the next area. That would be quite nice. Aha, hello.
A door that pretentious can only lead to our boy Samael. Sneaking in was a good idea.
We didn't sneak. We made a strategic approach, and still killed plenty along the way.
Fair.
Perhaps I was foolish in not accepting his offer.
My lord, the council!
Guess you didn't hear us knocking.
Ah, horseman. What brings the loyal servants of the council to my door?
The council believes you scheme with Lucifer against humanity, against the balance. Do you deny it?
Horseman, such base villainy is beneath me. I admit, I am intrigued by your accusation. Unfortunately, I find myself a bit under siege at the moment.
By Moloch? How'd you manage to let a bottom feeder like that get the upper hand? No offense.
An excellent question. I could venture a guess.
I told you this day would come, Samael. I, Moloch, have come to claim your head and your kingdom.
Go. Find my associate within the void. We will continue our discussion after I drive my sword through Moloch's skull. Perhaps then we will have an answer to your question.
And there we go. And now we're in the next area, and I am very much looking forward to seeing what happens next. If you would like to see more from me of Darksiders Genesis, then by all means let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, if you'd like to check out the game yourself, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.